Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your daily tarot card reading for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. And if you missed yesterday's reading, gave an intro about the deck that I'm using and what other factors there are to it. So go back and listen to that first introduction. But I am using the Clarity Tarot for the month of July. So for today, Wednesday, July 2nd, we have the Five of Swords. Well, the first message that my guides are giving me today is that you have won the battle, but not the war. Now, certainly this could be in the workplace where recently you got your way, maybe pushed through an idea, maybe even got that promotion that you wanted. But there's an energy here to certainly stay and be on guard. In regards to love today, getting into a spat and argument is not the answer. You might come out on top, but at what cost? In regards to money, be careful. Avoid having any kind of arguments, especially in reference to money and finances. Now, if you had a question in mind as I began the reading, if you look in the upper left corner, there is your answer, the letter N for no. So today, with the energy of the Five of Swords, it is certainly an energy of winning at all costs. But really, are you willing at all costs? Certainly the energy in the air today is one of getting ahead or getting your message across, and this might help you get what you want, but it can come at the cost of healthy boundaries and caring relationships. Now, in certain cases, this energy represents doing what we need to do to win, but usually it indicates that we should consider adjusting our perception and words to communicate in a more functional and diplomatic way. Now, my guides are giving me the phrase, you might have an axe to grind with someone. And in this case, it represents the sword. Could be someone that you come up against today that you have this kind of confrontation where the end result is you are the winner in some capacity. But again, at what cost? Now, also, the Five of Swords can show up because you're guarding against loss and deceit, whether it's someone else causing this disruption or maybe an uneasiness inside yourself that may lead you to cut out important details and projects that really should have your full attention. So today is very much an energy of having to be on guard with what you say, the action you take, the words you speak. So some of the action you might be taking today might be to set healthy boundaries and protect your mental well-being. Sticking up for your needs directly, but maintaining open and respectful communication. Make sure you pause today to consider the motivations behind your actions and words today. And most important, think long-term. Look beyond immediate gains or wins to what will be ultimately beneficial to you. Now, there could be several situations that you find yourself in today, but how you respond, what you say, what you do is going to determine your future in the long run. This is Aquarius's card in energy. It is ruled by Venus with the numerology of 5. And let's just say right off the bat, number 5 is a challenging energy in numerology. But if you're an Aquarius, this is your card, your energy today, and it's your choice today to certainly pick your battles. Again, avoiding arguments pertaining to love and or money. Now, for others, you might possess some of the traits of this air sign, which brings innovation, individuality to situations. It's in regards to promoting being unique, original. As Aquarius encourages thinking outside the box and contributing to a better future, but doing it in a diplomatic way. Now, with it being ruled by Venus, this concerns love, beauty, harmony. The energy is very magnetic, promoting connection, as Venus encourages the cultivation of relationships and the pursuit of joy. So very opposing energies with the Five of Swords. Just going after and getting what you want, winning at all costs, but yet Venus rules this energy, encouraging connection and positivity. So that's why the numerology of 5 is challenging. It talks about being adaptable. It is transitional energy, maybe a transformation you're going through. It is the winds of change coming in, and it encourages you to welcome change and maybe shifting your view to discover new paths that would be more beneficial to you rather than the same old, or wanting to win the argument just to be the winner. Now, the crystal that is specifically associated with the Five of Swords is pearl. Pearls can help with emotional healing and balancing properties, bringing in tranquility, but most importantly, attracting wealth. They are recognized symbols of purity, innocence, and certainly new beginnings, particularly white pearls. They carry deep spiritual meanings across various cultures, which includes the feminine energy, love, wisdom, and serenity. A very good crystal to wear today to help with this Five of Swords energy, which is all about being careful what you say, the action you take, and how determined you are to win today. And as the first message for this reading was, you might win the battle, but what about the war? Well, that is the energy for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Love and abundance. Until tomorrow.